Those who are uneducated in the ways of hunting automatically assume hunting is all about the kill. Although it's a part of the process, it's only a small part of the hunt itself. In fact, it won't enter an anti-hunter's mind that we can have been unsuccessful on a hunt and still enjoyed our time out bush. This episode will focus on a collection of hunting adventures where I didn't tag out, but instead saw some incredible sights from wildlife to the amazing locations hunting has led me to witness. Let's start off by going back to my first and so far only North American adventure. I had travelled to the state of Illinois to go after one of the most pursued big game animals on the continent, white-tailed deer. I was there in January hunting with my bow and hunting out of blinds set up by my guide, Ryan, who owned and operated non-typical outfitters. I ended up having tag soup that trip, but was left with a good taste of the American woods and a keenness to return one day. To me, this buck was the perfect trophy to take. Not a freakish over-the-top giant, but not a little dandy buck either. But unfortunately, he came no closer than 75 yards from my blind, and I personally didn't feel comfortable shooting over 40 yards, so I had to painfully watch him walk. Awesome. I travelled to Europe to hunt in Croatia for a European brown bear. I arrived in early spring, but unfortunately the return of snow had caused the bears to go back into their hibernation patterns, and I never laid eyes on one the whole trip. However, I was fortunate enough to take in some of the culture and architecture of the cities, as well as become breathtaken by the forests, which are unlike anything else I've seen, and have often had a difficult time explaining it to people. I may not have found the game I was after, but I did see other species, such as roadie. One of the cool things about Croatia is 1 minute you can be up in the snow looking for game, and an hour later you can be chilling by the coast, as Croatia is more commonly known in Europe as a summer destination. Now, let's go back to Australian soil and take a look at some of the critters one may see while out bush looking for game or any other outdoor activity.
here's red belly number 1. Number 2. You're funny. Number 3.
My son Leo has been coming out hunting with me since he was 4 months old, and one of the most memorable experiences he and I shared together so far is when we came across one of the rarest and interesting birds you can find here in Australia, a lyrebird.
Don't know, they're not sure to film a bloody lyrebird with a young fella hanging off your back, but it's got its difficulties. Is that right, mate?
mission here. Just trying to find any game possible, pigs or deer, but I'm looking pretty hard, but my hunting part isn't trying so hard.